All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi.com is the website, and we got the links on there. One goes to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. And we got the social link on there, too. We'll take you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi Show, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. Got the teasers on there with Bodie and all the teasers, and the long videos that match up with the podcast where you can listen to audio or enjoy the video. Wow, what a package. So, welcome. I hope your day's going well. Good girl, Bodie. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698. The Bodie hotline, the Bodie fun line. Call the Bodie line. Say something nice to the Bodie. She deserves it. She's waiting for you. Say your name. Say where you're from. Tell us something that's going on. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll bounce off of it. We'll make it a feature on the show. Oh, who's calling? Oh, it's Leslie over there from Connecticut. Oh, wow, who's calling now? Tony's calling. Tony's calling from Massachusetts. Hey, wow, who is it now? It's Harry. Harry's calling all the way over from from Australia. Incredible. So, hey Alexa, what's the joke of the day?
Where did Mr. and Mrs. Snowman go on their last anniversary? Hawaii.
Where did Mr. and Mrs. Snowman go on their last anniversary? They went to Hawaii because it was their last, because they melted in the sunny Hawaii. Even the snowman and woman don't want to be married. Oh! That's a joke there. I'm kidding, of course. But hey, I've been through one marriage myself, and it's not meant for everybody, even the snow people. That being said, wow. Well, we're going to be talking about some stuff today, and we got some things going on with some of these old-time cookie commercials that are cracking me up. I have to share. But before I do that, I wanted to talk about how important it is. You got to change your AC filter. I just went through a whole monster production of condensation dripping in the bathroom, all this stuff. I was like, wow, what a mess. I let it drip and all this stuff. It went on for like days, and I didn't want to call the repair guy or the maintenance guy. That's like last resort. Number one, I don't want anybody in the house. Number two, the dirty feet and all the mess and all that stuff. You know how it goes. So I checked the AC filter. It was a mess. So I changed the AC filter, cleaned out all the yucky yucks around it, did the little hand vacuum, the little Dyson that I have, vacuumed it up real nice. Everything's working good again. Oh, yeah, look at him go. Wow, who is this guy now from DeanBodi? What is he, an AC repairman? Well, looks like it. Sometimes a little thing, a little change, makes everything okay again. It's not always an emergency. So, a little tip, check your AC filter today. Make sure things are cool. We got these air purifiers in the apartment also that I love. Very quiet. You put them around, they purify the air. And I change those filters too. Hey, all these little things make a big difference. It's nice breathing cleaner air, just like it's nice drinking filtered water rather than stinky water, right? Oh yeah. So, these commercials I want to talk about, these cookie commercials, are too funny. Now, back in the day, we had the Fig Newton guy. And back in the day, we had another one that popped into my head out of nowhere last night. I don't know where this stuff comes from, but sometimes I just think about weird stuff. So, have another Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie. What? Yeah, Nutter Butter cookies. I was not a big peanut butter fan as a kid, but these cookies were real cookies. Nutter Butter. And the commercial would say, have another Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie. And that popped in my head last night. So, I looked at the commercial, and looking back on the commercial, it's a little creepy. So, let me set the stage for you. It shows this kid, he's on a swing set, okay? Looks innocent enough. He's on the swing set. Next to him on the swing set is a whole case of Nutter Butter cookies. Who goes outside with a whole case of cookies, number one? Then, who comes skipping by? into the playground, the Nutter Butter Man. And here's a guy, he's kind of a clown-looking guy. He's got hair sticking out on both sides. And he comes jumping around, and he's like, I have another Nutter Butter riddle for you today. I guess his name was Timmy or something. And he says, what's crunchy on the outside and really peanut buttery filled on the inside? Nutter Butter peanut butter cookies. I mean, it got really weird. And the kid jumps off the swing set and hands the Nutter Butter guy a cookie. And he says, here, Nutter Butter Man, have another Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie. And the kid runs off. Really? It was like, what's going on? Number one, creepy Nutter Butter Man, we don't want you following me around into the playground. Secondly, who sends the kid out into the swing set with a whole case of Nutter Butter cookies? The whole thing is bizarre. And I didn't want to analyze it too much, but it was pretty crazy. It reminded me of when I was a kid, and this motorcycle guy came by the house. We were in this house in Miami, Florida, and he chased the kids all the way up on the sidewalk, all the way to the front door of the house with his motorcycle. Scared the daylights out of us. Creepy. And I think he might have known the Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie guy. That being said, the other commercial that's funny, which is kind of like, I'm calling them the Cookie Wars, because the Fig Newton guy came out, and there's two versions of this commercial. Let me get situated. So this guy comes out, and it's Big Newton, and he wears the Fig Newton costume. You got to see this. You can YouTube him. It'll crack you up, I promise. Comes out with the Fig Newton costume on, and he goes, Big Newton here. I'm going to introduce you to the new dance craze called the Newton. And he goes, hit it, Hal. And Hal starts playing some music, and he goes, ooey gooey, rich and chewy inside, golden flaky, tender cakey outside, at the inside and the outside is a good darn tootin'. It's a big Fig Newton. And then he goes, here's the tricky part. And he jumps to the side, stands on one leg, and he goes, big Fig Newton. One more time, yeah. Then he jumps the other way, stands on one leg on the other direction, big Fig Newton. And that's the Fig Newton guy, Fig Newton song with the Fig Newton dance craze. Then they go to another commercial about the Fig Newton. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. And they're sitting in a restaurant, and it's a mom and a boy. And they got Fig Newtons on the table. It's a nice restaurant. I guess they have Fig Newtons as hors d'oeuvres. I've never been to that restaurant. No, not bread and butter. No, not normal hors d'oeuvres that you could get. They had Fig Newtons on the table. And the kid has one in each hand. And the mom says to the kid, a gentleman eats one cookie at a time, Billy. And he says, well, these are Fig Newtons. These aren't cookies. So they're not even putting themselves in the cookie category. They're not cookies. These are fruit and cake. So the mom takes all the Fig Newtons that were on the table and dumps them in her purse to take them away for later. So she's stealing Fig Newtons. They're not even going into the cookie category to separate themselves from other cookies. And we're going through the cookie wars here. So we get Fig Newtons against the Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie guy. Crazy. So this is what I did last night and what I was thinking about last night and going down this rabbit hole of these crazy old cookie commercials. Let me tell you, that Nutter Butter guy can be in a Stephen King movie, definitely. So watch out for the Nutter Butter Man. So that being said, I was having fun with that. It was pretty wild. So some of the stuff back in the day, some of those old commercials are a real riot. It takes me back. It's a warm fuzzy. And, I was going through something too yesterday. And, you ever go through this thing like, is it dirty or isn't it? Meaning, you can't tell sometimes. Maybe you got white rugs in the bathroom and you got some light colored stuff. It looks kind of dusty, but it's not really. It looks okay, but you're not sure. And you make yourself a little crazy with, is it dirty or not? Or isn't it? I went through this the other day to the point where I decided it was dirty. So I just threw the mats out and got new ones. Oh, yeah. Hey, Millie. Yeah. Remember that time you thought those mats in the bathroom were dirty, but they really weren't? They were brand new? You threw them out, and you shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I remember that. So what? I made a mistake. Big deal. So that being said, crazy stuff going on. Good girl, Bodhi. Good girl, Bodhi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com is the website. 800-878-9698. Call the hotline, the fun line. Go on the website. Leave your email on the list. We'll put it on the subscriber list and put you on the list. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the like. Don't forget to ring the bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows because these are real shows. We're coming at you daily, Dean Bodie, because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. We're talking about Nutter Butter Peanut Butter Sandwich cookies today. We're talking about Big Fig Newtons. Both cookies are really good. Commercials are really strange. Back in the day, they had some really weird stuff with commercials and stuff to the point where right now it looks a little creepy. I don't think they would be able to air them today. So, leave a nice 5-star rating and a nice review on the podcast. We'd really appreciate it. The numbers are going up every day. We can't thank you enough over here, Dean Bodie. We're having so much fun doing this, and really is unbelievable. And, hey, share it with a friend. Tell them about the DeanBodi Show. Tell them we're going to go down Goofy Land. When we were signing up for the podcast stuff, you got to select like a category of what you fall in and all that. And I was looking for the Goofy category. Guess what? There wasn't one. There wasn't one called Goofy. So we're making one up. DeanBodi Show is taking you to Goofy Land. That's how we do it. Sunny day, everything's okay. On my way to where the air is clean. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Hey Alexa, play Happy.
Here's Happy from Despicable Me 2 by Pharrell Williams on Amazon Music.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm the happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm the happy. Clap along.
Stop. I just want to give you a little happy juice because we're going down Goofy Land and I want to make you happy. And we're going to keep things on the happy side because you don't want to bathe in the COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic all day. All the bad news on the far left and all the far right, all of this and all of that. Come on, all that zippity-doo-dah stuff. Enough. It's going to play out the way it plays out like it always does, So, what are you going to do? Keep your immune system strong. Remember that. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. That's the bottom line. You got to stay on point because you don't have your health, you don't have anything. Make sure you're doing that. You're doing the normal stuff. And take care of yourself with the food. Do that 90-10 rule we talk about. 90% do the right things. 10% treat. Not the other way around, right? So, checking your AC filter. Do that today, because you never know what's going on in there. It gets clogged up, causes all kinds of problems. So let's see what's going on in DeanBodi Show here. We don't want to shortchange anybody, DeanBodi. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Ba-ba-ba, zabba-dee-ba-da-doo. Yabba-da-beep-ba-da-ba-da-dee. Yabba-da-doo-dah, zabba-da-ba. Oh, I did want to bring up that ALEXA did tell us today, if you have one of your own, of course you do, it's International Left-Handers Day. I didn't know there was a left-hander holiday as opposed to a right-handed holiday. And they used to say things like, they have higher IQs, left-handed people, this and that. They go back and forth with the right and left. It turns out, I guess depending on which study you want to look into, that the IQs are pretty much identical. So we'll just call it a tie. I do remember when I was in Little League, And I could switch hit a little bit, hit the ball left-handed, and also swing it right-handed. Not as good as the dominant right, but I could do a few things with the left. You know, it's kind of cool. Some people can really rock and roll and do that, though. Like Pete Rose back in the day, forget about it. The guy could fast pitch in the pros, hitting lefty and righty. That's a whole nother level. So let's make it a great rest of the week this week, man. We're gonna keep coming at you daily, DeanBodi. Go have another Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie. Go get some Fig Newtons. You know, check them both out today. Watch out for the Nutter Butter guy dancing around the playground. He's around somewhere. Just keep an eye out for this crazy guy, because he's coming. Watch out for the Fig Newton dude, because he's going to be running around doing the Newton dance. You know? You can practice the Newton dance at home. Big Fig Newton. Make it an awesome day. DeanBodi.com is the website. DeanBodi Show. Make it a great day. One for the road here. Doing the jazz version. She's a good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Yeah, she's the good girl, Bodie. Yeah, best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com is the website. 800-878-9698. Make it a great day, you guys. We had a lot of fun over here today. Talking about cookies and whatnot. Have an awesome day. DeanBodi.com. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.